Hello, everybody. Thank you, Pam. Enjoy the band concert. Oh, that's awesome. It's great to be back. Whew. Let me get these. I'm going to meet them. Hello, 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 Crafty World. Just going to wait for a few more people to start joining us. All right. Let's see. I got this one. I hope everybody is doing good tonight. Ooh, it feels so weird to be back. It's been so long. Oh, I've missed you guys. Hello, Denise. Okay, while everyone is starting to come on, welcome back to Craft with Tea. Um, I have one more live to do this month. And then in January, I'll be starting back up with my weekly Friday videos, my card videos, and, of course, doing lives and things with my little scrapbook store. Hi, Beatrice. um, which is what we're going to be doing tonight. Uh, it's going to be interesting getting back into it. This is the first time I've crafted in like 4 months. So bear with me, you guys. But to start off, we're going to be making this poinsettia. It's from the Altenew set. Let me see if I can. I know you guys have been seeing this around the designers. I'm going to blame it all on Jessica because I think she got it, showed it, or used it. I can't even remember. And I was like, I need it. So, of course, I got it. It comes with the stencil, the dies, and then the stamp set. So we have it right here. Yeah, B. That's the thing with Altenew. Unlike other tri-stamp or multi-stamping companies, some of them will put like a very specific mark on it where you can always line it up. With Altenew, I always try and find a like point, right? So either this long tip here or this long tip here. And if you can find it, it's always at the same spot on the stamps. And then that's how I try and line it up. It takes me a little bit of time, but the more you use them, the more you get used to it. The layout we're going to be doing tonight, I wanted to start with the stamp so I can stamp it real quick and be done. Hi, Deb. Is I got it shrunk on the 8.5. It printed it the wrong way. But I do have it. Hopefully, you guys, you can see it right there. The square up in the top corner. Okay. And I'm going to show you the collection we're going to use with that. So you guys know I have a fondness for 49 and Market. So this is what we're going to be working with tonight. I'm so excited. And, I had to get this that goes with it. And I think we're going to be using this. I'm not exactly sure. I think I might cut it and like kind of frame my photos with it. The way the circle, sort of like the stitch circle is on the layout, we're gonna play. We're gonna play. But this is why I wanted to play with this. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, marking them with the Sharpie is a good idea, B. It really is. Okay, so we got the solid stamp, which is stamp one. And what I decided to do, I wanted a darker color poinsettia. So I decided I was going to use lumberjack plaid and then the rockin' red and cranberry fizz from Catherine Pooler. I liked how these colors look together. These are kind of misleading. They can be anyway, as far as the lids. But like many people, I do stamp mine out when I get them. Hey, Daisy. Thank you for joining. And so this is rockin' red, which isn't, I like it. It's not a pure like bright red, so I thought that was good. And then cranberry fizz is right there. And then I just folded it over and then looked at it like that. And I like the darkness of this with this particular red. So that's what we're going with. And these are the coin, I think the coin storage things, almost like the baseball cards, right? But I just use these. And I got all my ink pads from MFT, Simon Says, like all the different places that I got them from. The distress inks I keep on the back. And then, well, this is distress because I don't have many distress, but all of this is the oxides. Oh, thank you, Michelle, for sharing to the page. I know I put the link there. I don't know if everybody can click on the link or not, but that's what I did. Hey, Aileen. Okay. Whew. Okay. So I haven't missed anybody. I think I'm doing good. So let's get started because this is going to take just a little minute. So with Catherine Pooler inks, you just want to kind of tap, tap, tap. Now, don't freak out when you use them with your what is it, polymer or your clear stamps. They are going to stain. Okay, it's okay. It's not going to hurt it. Once you clean it, you'll be okay. They'll just be a little pinky. All right, make sure we keep it lined up. And if you get any spots or anything like that, as long as you don't move it, if you're using a stamping tool, you can ink it up again. You guys know, stamp, and you should be good. And this is just, I know they have a lot of little fancy tools now, but this is just a dry eraser that for like your whiteboards. That's what I use to press down. Okay, so that's one. And I'm gonna kind of put that to the side. I'll clean it later when we're done. I don't want to keep y'all watching me paint stuff. Okay, so for the next one, right? So we know that the super long point that I had was up at the top. So all I have to do is line that up. Boom, boom. And then press that. And we got it. Cranberry fizz. Tap, tap, tap. You don't want to press too hard because these ink pads are very juicy. I mean, you can get the ink, the refills, like the if you're doing a lot of like direct to paper technique, that's what I would suggest. But if you're not, I would just stick with the pad. I mean, these things are so juicy. I'll be surprised if you use up all the ink just doing stamping. All right. One more time. And really, that first stamp was good. But because I stamped twice on the other one, I really want the darkness of the cranberry fizz to stand out. All right. And you can see I already did it once. I got ink all over me. I miss those days. Hey Amy, she's on Facebook. I got some Facebook, some YouTube, but we're all here together. Now this piece also again is the long, and then I would line it up this way. Trying to make sure that we get it in the right spot. This one is probably the hardest one because it's very finicky, the detailing. And then once I get it placed, I'm going to grab my powder because when you're using something like an oxide, and we got this great new embossing glaze, we got to use it, right? So let's grab our lumberjack, right? Yeah, lumberjack clad. And the glaze is actually going to kind of darken it as well. It's really interesting. Now I'm excited to see this one because I actually lined them up pretty well. Hey Carol, thanks for joining us. Did y'all see that? It just slapped on down. Now I did have at one point in my life some washi tape on here that I could use sort of like a handle. Um, yeah, it kind of disappeared, but it's okay. It was just funny. As long as you don't move anything, it'll line right back up. And remember, we use the embossing powder. We'll leave that in there and move it to the side. Ooh. So all we have to do is sprinkle this on. And then what I do is I just kind of curve it and kind of let it fall along the areas where I didn't have powder. All right. I think that's going to be good. And there's so much in there. I'm not going to worry about my little teeny waist, but I'm going to grab my favorite brush. I love this brush. Oh, you're using Print Shop, Amy. I got all of Print Shop still to use. I haven't touched anything, but let me tell you, in the time I've had away, it has not stopped my shopping. Oh, and speaking of shopping, I want to let you guys know, I'm going to put down here at the bottom real quick, just for a little bit. My designer code is going to be TE10. Okay, so if you guys go in and purchase the 49 and mark it, I think it's still available. Sorry about the thing, but you can use TE10 for a discount on that purchase tonight. Okay, we're going to heat this up real quick. I've already used it, so it's not going to take as long for it to melt. But if you ever need to warm it up some, you can always heat from behind. Give it time for the gun to warm up, because you don't. That's what helps it to not warp the paper. Whoo, hot, 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 hot. And once it turns shiny, it's melted. If you see any areas that are still dull, just hit those real quick and move. All right. So see the shiny? All right. Let's go back to our comments. Okay. So now we're going to do a little bit in the center. Now the center was a little lackluster for me, and it's probably because of the colors I've chosen. But for tonight, just to keep it simple, I'm just going to use the same ones. I think that's sometimes the hardest part too, because you wanted to do a certain thing. I think if I was doing this on like a card front, hold on, these things are so, ooh. Yeah, if I was doing a card front, I probably would do this part in like embossing, just so that it would stand out and have a little bit of something to it. So you're just going to tap 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 tap. So you can do it either way. Stamp here, or use the ink pad. I'm trying to get this turned in the right spot. I don't think I have it, but it's okay. We'll just do like that. We'll figure it out. There we go. And then tap again. All right. Just a little yellow center, just to give it a little shum shum. Shum shum. Are you guys having a good day today? Did anybody get the craft at all? I've been freaking out. It almost feels like the first time again. I'll never forget the first live I did. I was so nervous. Oh my God. I could have thrown up for sure. Lord. I just put some of that ink on my desk. I'll have to try and clear it. All right. And right now, I'm adding more and more to my collection for Catherine Pooler. I got to figure out a system because right now, let me just show you real quick. In front of me, I have this huge stack and I don't know where to put them. Oh, no. Oh, sorry, B. I know. I saw your post. I'm sorry, my friend. I know. It's every year, right? You know, but I know your mama is smiling down on you. And she's proud of the way you're kicking butt and taking names in school. You're doing great. All right, so now real quick, I'm gonna do something with you guys that I never do, and that is fussy cut. So real quick, I know there's dyes, but my dye machine is across the room, and I was like, you know what? We're not gonna do that. This is such an easy pattern. We're just gonna do the best we can and cut this as quick as possible. Because I only did two. I think what I like to do with stuff like this is cut them in half anyway, and sort of have them peeking out um, from the photo, just to give like a little accents. So I doubt I'll be using the full thing anyway. And if you're someone who's worried about it, you can always ink the edges too once you're done cutting with the lumberjack. That'll tie it in. Or you can even ink edges with Catherine Pooler inks too. I would just use different pads because it's a different, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? It's dye inks if you're using Catherine, and then if you're using an oxide, it's a different compound. Is that the word I'm looking for? Anyway, it's a different medium, so you don't want to cross contaminate. All right, super quick, done. All right, let's take our brush real quick. I could feel some embossing. All right. Yay. Okay, you guys, let's pull this sucker out. I'm so excited about this collection, let me tell you. 49 and Market is probably one of my favorite collections to use. I have about, I think, 4 different photos in here because I wasn't sure which photo I wanted to do. I think, hey, Stephanie. Oh, thank you. Hello, Carol. Oh, it was cold. Ooh, 20. No, 24 Celsius? No way. No, thank you. I was a cold 50 something today. But it was rainy. It was a horrible rain today. Yeah. And because it wasn't like a full rain, it was one of those just kind of like almost like a mist. It was horrible. Oh, yes, Michelle. This holiday wishes is so cute. But I think I'm going to do these 2 photos and it'll probably be something like that. So, like the black and white one will be behind the color. And then I also had saved this is my other model that I like to use. I think Beatrice might know who this is, but we're not going to scrap him tonight. All right. So in this collection that you get from my little scrapbook store, you get these ephemera pieces, which we're going to dive into. There's so much in here. And that's the thing with 49 and Market. You get so much stuff. I know it can be overwhelming because their papers and everything do the work for you. You know what I mean? It's really not a whole lot you need to do. We got these chipboard pieces so we can use as accents, some words. I love the hearts, so we may be using the hearts. And then we have the oh, you don't see it on the back, but we have tags if we want, we can use. And what I love about their tags, it's already got the string. Can I get an amen? Thank you. Oh, I do need some updated pics, B. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Yeah. So these are going to be fun. And then this, which is always really exciting thing that 49 does, they do a lot of what they call laser cut elements. And these sheets are like super thin and delicate. Look at that. All of these pieces can get punched out. They can get added as like layers to your projects. Sometimes I've even taken like, I'll take the full poinsettia, add this piece on, with like some pop dots. So it gives it like a little bit of a 3D effect. You can do so much. Well, we might as well take that out because I don't want to lose this piece. But can you imagine like just adding that with a few pop dots, and now we have like a 3D element, right? I like that. We'll save that. And then you have these buttons. Like these are just super cute. Look at this. You got lace, couple of deer. I love the truck. Look at the truck. It's so cute. I mean, these are really nice elements. I love the postage stamps. I mean, and all you do is pop them up. And then on ones like this, you get this piece where it has hearts, but you also have a frame. I don't know if you can see that. There's like a frame element in here. I don't want to break it off. You get words, jingle all the way, dressed in holiday style. Merry Christmas to all, holiday traditions. And then on the back of their um, product paper, you have cutouts that you can use still. You can cut this off, use it. If it was going in the right direction, you can make it a photo mat. Like you can use everything, everything, everything. So I like these. So we'll be using probably some more of this. Okay. Me and this packaging is about to fight. Okay. We'll put this over here for now. Let's look at the paper because I already have an idea of which one I'm going to use. But the front page always has elements that you can cut out. So for all of my fussy cutters out there, whoop whoop, you need to get you some 49 and mark it because you will have a good old time. And it's already ready for you to go. Now my problem is I like keeping my main page. I know I'm silly. Yes, Stephanie, their quality is amazing. Their paper, you could probably hear it even with the like. It's thick, very thick, beautiful paper. I love that. We got this one with the pretty like, ooh, and then look at that. That is gorgeous. And this is actually a good base. I want to use that other piece, so I wouldn't use it with this, but I mean, okay, page done. It's a wrap. I love that too. And some of these dark wines, like, oh, gorgeous. Now this one I love. I would like cut out along here. Yeah, that's beautiful. I like this too. And sometimes it is difficult. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes I don't want to be cutting into it because it's so pretty, you know. That one might be staying. But I like this one too. Oh, I'm so sorry. We might use this one. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? The candy cane. Well, it's not candy cane. This is striped paper and it's already distressed. Love it. Yeah, we're going to use this one. Yay, I made a decision. All right. Let's cut our strip off. Are you guys enjoying the December daily that all the wonderful designers are doing? I had plans, really, I swear I did, to do December daily this year. I was going to try and do it. I always try and do it every year. And I'm going to be honest. I'm one of those people that is very much overwhelmed. And I know B has always tried to convince me. She's like, you can do it. It's simple. You don't have to make it difficult. And I'm like, I can't get out of my own head. But it'll be okay. Now, on the layouts that we're doing, I'll try and grab it real quick. Okay, so this part, that's the stitching, right? I'm going to use the rub-ons for, which is right here. This part is actually the triangle, like a tree. And then you have two other pieces of paper, right? You got the banner one, you got a piece behind that, and then you got the tree. So part of this, I know I'm going to cut this up. I'll probably use this page because I don't mind. And I could probably even use part of the houses, right? So this one, I'm going to cut up a little bit. I'm at intermission, but just hoping to say, oh, hey, Jessica. Oh, thank you. I missed you guys too. I really did. Now this one, I told you guys I was going to cut up anyway, right? Hold on. Let me show you. So this one, I already know I really just want this bottom half, right? So I may use this for my triangle because I think that would be pretty with that as an accent, and then this on top. You know what I mean? I like those colors together because we're also going to be at the end when it's time for splatter. We're going to use our mica sprays. Ooh, okay. So that's the plan. That's where we're kind of focusing everything. Okay. But first, let me get in here. Now, this is one of the 12 by 12 rub-on sheets. And what I like about the rub-on sheets is you can cut it up, right? So if you only wanted to use the truck, you can just cut around the truck and use it. Okay? But since I want to use this centerpiece, I'm going to go right in. And I'm just going to cut around as best I can, making sure that I leave plenty of room and I'm not cutting anything that kind of looks like it's supposed to go with the wreath part. I'm not going to cut it out or mess anything up. I love those. I think we're going to use some of those too. We might use a lot of these rub-ons. I am like a sucker for these rub-ons. I know. Waiting to be used, Jessica. That's what I'm talking about. As soon as I was looking at the collection, I was like, ooh, I'm going to have to use this. And then I wonder, because I want to cut it anyway, I'm going to go in right in here. And then I'm going to cut out the Christmas. Merry Christmas. Because I can save this. This could work on a card, right? It's a decent size. It could work as a title, but I want maybe something a little bit more substantial for my title. So I'm not going to use that tonight. And then over here, I think I'm going to cut kind of right in here. All right. So then we have our two pieces. That's going to kind of create our circle. Okay. So we got that. Let's cut out our other pieces. Okay. I actually, going back to the December daily real quick. Just real quick, y'all. So with the December daily, I bought a, what's that thing called? A planner last year, I think it was. Well, let's be real. I buy all the books from Vicky Boutin, right? So I got the one for Evergreen. So I was like, ooh, I could use that. I just want to cut. Hold on one second. I think I just want to do 3 inches on this. I don't want to do too much yet. That will make a good size for the, for that. We'll hold on to that for a second. And then this side, I think I'm going to do I'm just looking at the thing. I think it's like a half an inch, not even a half. Probably, yeah. So if I did 3 inches, then I need this to be right there. Okay. So let's do this at, sorry, got to get back into my math. Okay. Let's do 4. All right. So we'll go like this. And then let's do. Now this one, it's so light, it's not going to bother me that the words are going kind of like sideways. I think I'm just going to put right there. And then make me a triangle out of that. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got going. If we do like this, and then I can do rub on. We'll do the triangle. I'm just laying it out, kind of in my mind. And then kind of here and here. So thinking you'll probably be able to see more of this because it's not going to be, it's just going to be a triangle. So, okay. Yeah. So let's kind of get our pieces. So it's in the middle. I think what I'll do is I'm going to cut these down to probably about here. Let's mark this. Here and then here. And I'm just using my little tick mark to line it up as evenly as possible. Okay. And then who was it that was doing? I forget. But I always have done it. Just try to eyeball it as best I can in the middle. I'm gonna have to watch y'all again because I saw somebody cutting the banners, the ribbons, and I was like, oh, that's a neat trick. Because that is the one thing I always have issues with. Okay, I'm probably going to have to trim that down a little bit more because it needs to be behind here. So let me make my mark. Okay, because it's not that long. It doesn't cover that. Okay, so we got this. So that's going to go kind of like that. And then on here, we got to do our triangle. Oh, which is fun. But what I'm going to do is just basically kind of figure out where the middle is of what I've cut out. And it's not quite 6 inches because that would make it too easy. I'm like, they're all blending in. I can't line it up. Hold on. Okay. So 5 would be 2.5. And then it's 1, 2, 3. So it'd be 2, 3. So right in here. Okay. And I'm just doing this to kind of get my angle. So it doesn't necessarily have to be all the way, to the top, because I don't want it to be that long. But I figure that'll work. And then I can always shorten it depending on what I'm doing. And I'm just using my line as my guide with my trimmer. So then that way I get a nice cut. Okay. It's going to be mean to me, but that's okay. Because anything that we don't do well, we just take our little sander and it'll be trimmed. And then again, we'll line up this end. All right. And I think this, well, you can see a little bit of the pink. That's okay. We'll trim it off. It's hard to see. Whew. Tell you what, I'm hot. A little bit of this does come up, but let's do this. The best part is, since this is a pencil, any of that pink I can just erase off, and then I'm going to trim this just a little bit because though I want it to peek out, I don't want this all the way up at the top either. So I'm just going to take an inch off. There we go. So it'll do like that. It'll lay like that. And then we'll have here and here. We might change it to just the one. Yeah, I think I'm going to do just the one photo. So that way you can see more of the rub-ons when I put them down. And then this will also allow you to see a little bit of the side part of the paper. Yeah. And then it also gives separation for the tree, the little tree bit, which I could put like that. I can make this go more like that. Sorry, guys, just bear with me. I'm trying to get this figured out. All right. But it does feel like it needs something there. What do you think, you guys? Aw. Yes, it's the Holiday Wishes by 49 and Market. Oh, thank you, B, for putting the link up there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I wanted to do the scrapbooking and still show you that if you're not doing the December daily, if you're a part of my little scrapbook store, you can still be a part by using the prompts. This week it was stamping. So we did some stamping and we can use these to accent our project and add a little bit of, something, something. And when we stamp them. So you don't have to limit yourself. If you're not doing December daily, you can still participate and use the prompts to help you even with your scrapbook layouts. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it does, right? I know. Yeah. And then don't forget, we still got this one, which goes with the collection. I'm going to use it too. Um, and use the pop-up dots so it has a little bit, so we'll still get the 3 poinsettias. It's just this is going to be kind of a part of the collection. Yeah. Ooh, let's do this. I think we're going to do it like that. Okay, so let's get the we're going to change it from 2 to 1 photo. I think that's the key. I like where this is being placed, so I want to mark. Just going to make a little mark. And I can always clean it off. It's no big deal. So I know where to put my tree. And then this part is super easy. Since we already have it sort of placed, I'm just going to leave the white paper down and then I'll move it. And I'm going to lay it just like that. And then let's do this side. Because with all the moving around I did with this one, I don't know. We're going to try. We'll try and pull it out like this. So that way it kind of lays exactly where it falls. Okay. Take our little rubby. Have you guys gotten to use the 49 and Market rub-ons? I'm telling you, they have really stepped up the rub-on game and bringing it back. I have been loving their rub-ons. And I got their card kit too. Of course, this year I'm probably not getting any Christmas cards out, and I'm so sorry. Everyone, just forgive me. That's all I keep asking is people forgive me because my head's not in that space. But I'm, trying to stay positive. And while you're doing this, as you lift it up, if you see any bits that are still coming up, just put it right back down and rub on it, and then it'll come off. Because sometimes you miss a spot, and it's okay. But as long as you just don't rip it off and you take your time, you can go right back, rub, 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 and it stays right on. There's a little piece there. And some of the little dots, it's like the little distressing element. You can't get them all, and that's fine. Sometimes I'm like, you gotta just, you know, some of them may come off because they're like gray and they're light colored. And look, looks like it was already a part of the paper. It's so crazy. I know, B. I know. It's just, I've already started getting some in the mail, and I'm like, I'm like, and I usually, and really and truly, I probably, if I took the time to dig in my stash, I probably have plenty of Christmas cards that I could probably mail out. But a lot of times with my videos and stuff, the cards I do is for the people that I send it out to. You know what I mean? For my video series. And this year I didn't do it. So it's like, okay, now what? So, all right. And you can use both ends. You can see right now I'm using the wider end because I'm hoping it'll cover more space. And then I just start down here and start pulling up. And as I hit those areas I missed, I just lay it back down, rub, rub, rub. And it really doesn't take much. I'm not doing a whole lot of pressure or anything crazy. And it's coming right off. Okay. This one piece does not want to. It's one little distress dot. So best believe if it doesn't come off, I'm not going to stress about it because the most important picture is going to be down. You know, these are just the little accent pieces, the little interesting bits. Okay. All right. Oh, thank you, Deb. And I am. For those of you who don't know, who are joining me for the first time, my mother actually passed away last month. And this month we're having a memorial for her. And yeah, so my brain is kind of all over the place. But I knew one, she wouldn't want me to stop crafting. And so I wanted to make sure that, you know, I jump back in, so to speak, you know, because this was our thing, even though I couldn't sometimes, it was hard getting her in here. But this is what we would do together. You know, we've been to, ooh, I guess I should have checked my glue. Let's see if that's working. Oh, a little bit's coming. A little bit's coming. It might have hardened because it has been a while. Yeah, there's little bits. Okay. Bear with me. The one thing I didn't check is the glue bottle. And you know, with art glitter glue, it does not like to not be used. So this is what we may do right now. I wonder, yeah, and just see if we can, because it's probably just hardened inside the metal tip part. Yeah. So sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, woo! I almost put that down and I didn't put this down. Lord, take the wheel. Go ahead and put this down. I got to remember that I don't have that tip on before I pour all this glue down. Lord, how funny. Okay. All right. Now it's ready for this. And you could ink the edges and stuff like that. I really want all this to kind of blend in because at the end, I want the decorations and the photo to be what really stands out. Yeah. Oh, thank you guys so much. I know. I'm missing her yelling at me too from the other room. Look at the comments. I can hear her. People are talking to you. Look at the comments. Oh, that's so funny. All right. And all right. Oh, I think it was supposed to be longer. Oh well, I like it the same. Well, I got room. I can make it a little bit like that. That would work. Okay. All right. So I want to create a map for this photo, and ooh, I don't have right here any. I was thinking, do you guys think I should do white or black around the edge? If I do white, I may have some of that near me. Oh, oh. Do you think the white, because it's so much darker on the background? Because I did get, it's probably not going to be the right shades of color that I need. But I did get this from Michelle as well. The 12 by 12 collection. So I was thinking, should I use the green? Because there's this like light green here. Okay, I got to vote for white. So we got to vote for white. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Stephanie, did I miss you earlier? I don't want to miss anybody's comments. Oh, yeah, the peanut gallery, Deb. Definitely. My sidekick. Okay. Well, what I do, only because, I mean, why not? I got it. Might as well open it. Let's at least look at the green and see what you guys. Oh, I did get you? Okay. I want to make sure because it's very easy to miss comments. All right. Okay. I think this one, it might be too vibrant. I was thinking that it was more of an olivey green, but I don't think so. Because it's like dark green and light green. That's it. And so it's like super bright. And then yellow. Yeah, I think that's too bright. Oh. What do y'all think? I think it's too bright. I think it's too bright. Is it too bright? It doesn't look as bright in the camera as it does in person. Like in person, I feel like I'm getting like a suntan from this bright green. No green. All right. White it is. Woo-hoo. It's always good to try. But you guys should check this out. It's a nice starter pack. And it's not bad. It's Nina. It's thin, but it would work well for like your photo mats. If you want to just do like matting, really anything. Because it's not, I wouldn't use it for a base for a project because it's super light, but you could always put pattern paper on top of it, you know what I mean? To give it a little extra weight, or like I said, to use it as a mat for something. That's not bad. All right. We'll play with that later. That'll be on another project. Now I got to figure out how to store it. All right. Which is the story of my life. Trying to figure out how to store everything. I need Beatrice to come back down. Help a sister out again. Now I got to reorganize everything. Okay. And actually, I might cut this down some only because we have squad over everything, but it got kind of cut out, and I don't want that necessarily on our. Ooh, sorry about that. Thought I turned my phone off or down. And shortening it isn't gonna be bad. Oh, okay. Did I really just do that? I did. Okay, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Can you imagine if that was the last piece and I was like, okay. So right now it's going to be, let's make it an even 5. Cut off that one. We'll cut off the top part just a little bit. 5 by 4. Okay. So let's do 5 1/4. 4 1/4. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, maybe in the summer. Yeah, plan for it. I mean, then we can actually maybe get in the pool. How about that? We'll have a reason to go down to the North Carolina beaches. I've never been. So that might have to be a plan, B. Especially because I can't seem to stop buying from Michelle. So I don't know if you guys have, if this is your first time ever hearing about my little scrapbook store. Michelle has a very, very nice shop, and it's such a great group of ladies. I'm sure we have gents in there somewhere, maybe. But we all get along so well, and it's just fun. It's a fun place to be, great team to be a part of. And I just say, if you've never shopped with her, go ahead, go shop because she's just a sweet lady. She deserves all the good things. Okay, sorry guys. I'm trying to find my foam. Where is my foam? Okay. Well, when all else fails, just grab the Mama Jamma. Woo! Look at this sucker. I haven't even put a dent in it. Y'all, look at this. Ooh. Okay. So let's see. Okay. The Tim Holtz ones, that one's good too, but these are better because then I can just cut once. Ooh, there we go. Okay. I'm telling you, don't sleep on these. I know it's a little bit on the more pricey side, but love it. I want to get the black roll too. I think it was on, is it on wait list or is it still available? Michelle, do you know? Do you still have some of that huge roll in black? Because I may be going over there to peep it out. Okay. And the best part is it lifts up your photo. It's one large sheet, right? You just take your backing off. And then I like to add a little bit of wet glue. It just gives me a little bit of time if I don't put my photo down in the right spot to kind of have a little wiggle room, because I know we had 2 photos. Now we're only going to have the one. So I want it to be kind of over, but I want you to be able to see. Yeah, I think that's good. So we're going to press it down. And I purposely left the edge kind of available so that way I can do what we talked about, which was cut these in half. And if we wanted to, we can go like that. Right? We can make a little area like that. We can, on this one, because I want to cut it, slightly different. We can do this one like this, right? And then we can use this with the little pot dots. Where are my pots? I kind of have an adhesive drawer, but it's kind of being taken over by my fun foam. Ah, so let's see what we can find. These are glue dots. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. Okay, we got some little glue dots here. It's not the same thing, but it'll work. Oh, I got it. I got it. Let me just use a little bit of this thin stuff. That way it'll all be the same height. I already had some little bits. So we can just put the little bits down. All right. And then just take our little bits off. Now this, I don't know why, but sometimes it doesn't feel that thick. And then other times when I use it, it feels like it's like standing up like by miles. All right. So now, see how we have the foam there? So it's giving it a little added dimension. And that I could put right there to cover up that one that's on the photo, right? Isn't it cute? Oh, you have one left? Kind of put it to the side, Michelle. Hey, Carmen. All right. Okay. So now let's grab just a few things real quick. Just real quick. We're going to lay out, because all we're going to do is put some final touches on. And then I have an old, I think it's an old. I love getting these things. I'll get 2 or 3 at a time. Like this is part from Vicky Bouton's, I think, last year. And like I, my thoughts are all over the place. But what I'm trying to say is I'll get 2 or 3 and I'll use it on other projects. Do you know what I mean? Like just because it was for Vicky Bouton, it's Christmas, I could use the dots. I can use obviously the wording. Like I could just do loving this. I can do smile together because we're together and we're smiling. So you know what I mean? So we're going to use that up, and why not, right? That's how you use up your stash. I would assume, because I very rarely use up my stash. Why do I feel like I'm in AA when I'm with you guys? I'm like, I'm a cropaholic, and I don't use up my stash. And my name is Tatalea. Oh, okay. Now we can look in here. Some of this stuff is on the bigger side, okay? But don't panic. You don't have to use it all. Ooh, I like some of the trees. These could be cute. Those could be cute. I wonder, ooh, there's some small ones too. You can do like that. Season's greetings, a little bit like that. And then have the title, Smile Together. Yeah, we could do that. And then put that there. Those are super cute. And we could also, maybe we don't use both. You can save that for another project. Just use the one piece. And then put a tree. There's something about these trees that are so cute. Okay, well, we'll hold on. There's more. I like these. These are cute too. It's a Wonderful Life. Hello, December. This would work good for a daily. Oh, that's so cute. Like a bird on the tree. I don't want to cover up all our pretty stuff. That's the other thing. Like you don't want to overdo it and cover up all your pretty rub on either, you know. But we do probably need a little journaling spot. Let's see what we got here. Because I like these. These are super cute. Why don't we use the green one? Help break up some of the go like that. I'm just gonna keep moving it around until I find the spot that I want it to be in. Don't worry. I am going to use it because we stamped it. So I want to use it. So we'll do like that. And then we could actually still use part of it up here too. Okay. Hi, my name is Deborah and I'm a cropaholic. I know. Oh. Right? And there's got to be like two separate anonymous groups too, because you got the people who use it and then the people who just buy it, right? So I need to go to both meetings. For those of us who use and kind of don't use their stuff. Ooh, I like this tag too. Oh, and this has a green. So if we didn't do the dark green, do you like the tag better? Or is that too many stripes? Too many stripes. I like this better. Make a decision, right? And go with it. Let's do that. And then, let's see. I'm not going to use the tag. I think the only other thing I want to look at is the laser cut. I want to see if there's anything else. Because I wanted to get the hearts out of here. Ooh, some of the hearts. Ooh. Now, why they would put a black heart in there, I don't know. Oh, it didn't go under there. It went under here. I was like, where did the heart go? So you can do... Because remember, we got, sprinkling of the stars. We can put some of the hearts around. Okay, phone. I thought I had you on silent. Okay. Okay. I'm going to have a lot to put up later. We'll put a green up here. Okay. I think that's all the hearts. Look at me. All right. And I promise I will be putting all this up when I'm done tonight. Okay. We're going to keep this right there. Okay. And the best part is I could leave the black and the green one and just use the 3 little hearts. That's a lot of green on that side. What if we do the blue instead? I don't want to overload the green. So we got that. Little heart. Heart. What are you guys thinking? You like it? Okay. I think we're going to start gluing. Glue, 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 glue. Right? If you overthink it, you'll never glue it down. So just put it down. All right. Now, don't forget, if you want this collection, which I think you do, just go on over to my little scrapbook store and use my code TE10, okay? And if it's your first time purchasing, actually, you could use my referral code, which is TEREF, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. For our first time purchasers. But hopefully, you guys have been a part of the 10, is it 10 days, Michelle? 12 days. 12 days of Christmas. They've been fun. And you get entered into a drawing if you purchase. So, win win. And then let's look at this. Smile. I just want to kind of put it out there just so I could see. All right. I missed for 12 days. 12 days. Got it. I will. I think I don't even remember when we took this picture, but I can always put the date in here. Sometimes, I like to grab out these big mamas and I'll stamp, like, see, this side over here is kind of bare, right? So once I do my splatters and stuff, I could always date it right there too. Yeah. Thank you, B. Yep. TE10 is the code for tonight. I'll put it up again before we go. I know. I think once we're done, I'll probably just go through my phone and see when we took it, when I got it from her. And I don't know if I want to. Sometimes I split my titles. And I like that. I like the smile. Where do you guys think? It's so heavy. I know. The weapon. I know. And the best part is, I got two. They're like nunchucks. I'm ready. I'm ready. Anybody comes in this house, it's on. Don't make me whack you with these things. And they are definitely heavy. Okay. All right. Don't mind me. I'm just gluing down real quick. Because I know this was last year. It might have been last year around this time, but I just can't remember the exact date. So I'll always save it for last if I'm doing a date. I can do smile together down here. I don't like it down there. I don't mind the together down here, but I think, do I do it like that? Why is it that the title always be the one thing like I can get where I want to put everything else, and it never fails that the title is the one thing that I'm like, get on my nerves. Let me sit with it. Let me sit with it. I still got to do this side, so I might as well do this side. Let me go ahead and glue this down. Right? And that allows you time to breathe and think it over before making the final decision of what you're going to do with the title. Of course, it doesn't take long to glue stuff down, so your thinking time is limited. Put it on top of top. Okay, babe. You mean on top up here or over here? My right, my left? Which way? I like we're together. Okay. Okay. So you like the smile together? Like, are you thinking up here? Like that? Oh my goodness. You guys, Beatrice is having issues with the autocorrect, I believe. Smile on top of together. Got it. Okay. So we definitely want the smile together. Got it. So do we do like that? Or do I put it over here like that? Where the heart kind of like breaks it up. I think I like it over here. I think I'm going to put it over here. We're going to put it down, people. And yeah, we're going to go with it. Because now that I've picked it up and put it down about 100 times, I'm going to put some glue because maybe to the right. Yeah, I think I like it here like that. Mm. I'm trying to look on my camera to see if it's straight, but I don't know if that's the right way. And my glasses are not helping at the moment. Okay, well, it looks kind of straight. Let's see. And that's the brilliant of wet glue. Okay. And then what I could do is put it a little bit over top of this. Maybe like that. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Thank you for the yeses. Okay. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, come on. Come on, dear. Okay. I'm thinking maybe one of these small thingy majiggers. Come on. They're so delicate. I'm always afraid I'm going to like tear it apart. Because I can put it like a little bit right there. I can take this one out and put it I wonder it's probably let's do like that. Kind of like that, sticking out. Or even I want to do two. Hold on. I know I can do like that. Have a little bit of the green coming out down here. You know what I mean? Like that. This one is cute. It's so tiny. Oh, I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. If we go like this. And do like that. What do you think? I think like that. Just a little bit of some greens there. That'll be good. I can't wait to use some of these blues. Ooh. Is that an excuse to use them? Should I do the blue instead of the green? Oh, I think so. That's okay. We can always save it. There's always more projects. And in that way, the random blue heart doesn't look so random. Hold on. Come on, leaf. Stop being a meanie. They keep getting stuck on stuff. All right. Something like that. Do we like the... I like the blue. I think me likes the blue. Yes. Because it just adds that other element, that other pop. We'll save those in with the other pieces so they'll be used. Okay. All right, y'all. Crisis averted. I think we'll do the blue. And if I need to, we'll just go like that. So I can trim some of that. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're going to put some of this down. So what we'll do is we're going to trim some of that edge off. We'll turn this over and just add little dollops of glue. Not a whole lot, just a little something, something to kind of hold it down. Don't worry, don't panic. Come on. Okay. It'll be okay. It's sometimes these little bits don't want to scooch in quite as far as I would like them to, but it's okay. We're just gonna have a little bouquet layer of blue leaves right there, and then we're gonna do the same thing with this one. Now these are still kind of together. Almost done, y'all. Almost done. Sorry. Thank you guys for staying with me. Come on. Gucci bit. Come on. Just get that in here. Put that little blue there. And then I think what I'll do is put this one like under there. Like that. So it's just a little bit. Bit, 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 bit. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. We are there. Yay. We made it. The first one out the gate. You guys, we made it. So happy. All right. So now what we're going to do is get our 3 colors, right? And I'm probably going to put the gold in because, you know, when you come back from being away, you gotta, you gotta splatter like you haven't splattered in 4 months. Okay. So let's get it going. No, it was just regular art glitter glue. Michelle also carries this. I haven't gotten the bear one, I don't know if any of the other designers are here. If you guys have the Barely, um, I haven't used that one yet. That's my other addiction. It's probably like um, stencils and then glue. Like I tend to buy a lot of glues, but I actually haven't bought that one yet, which is funny because you would have thought, yeah, I should have that one. And what I like about these distress mica stains is they're very similar to Nouveau's. You do have to shake them up. Thanks, B. And then, well, you know what? It's probably because of your being in the basement, right? It doesn't make for um, good wet glue. Ooh, I like this blue. It goes perfectly. Oh, loving it. Yes. Yes. All right. I know. This is in honor of Mama. I am splat, 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 splattering. And you got to do the shaking to get that mica powder to get off the bottom. Now, the lucky part for me is I don't usually do spraying from the nozzle. So I don't really worry about if it clogs and stuff like that. But if you do use it, I would make sure to clean your nozzles every now and then because they can get clogged because of the mica. But because I like to splatter with mine, it's usually good. Yeah, yeah. And I know in the winter it's even worse. So, especially glues like art glitter glue, they can't be cold like that. That's why they don't ship in the winter months because it messes with the um, what's the word I'm looking for? The integrity of the glue. You know what I mean? Like it separates, and I think it just doesn't do right in cold temperature. Luckily, I'm in the South. So usually what I do is I'll buy refills, which I still have some refills, so that way it'll get me through the winter. And then by the time April, May comes and Michelle's ready to start shipping again, I will be ready as well. Now, normally with the red, I tend to go light because you don't want to look like you bled all over your which oopsie, that part kind of looks like I did, but it's okay. This is a special occasion. And what I'll do is see if I can just get a little dot. Okay. Kind of, whoop. Yay, that was a piece of lint. Okay. That's even better. Okay. Okay. All right, you guys. We did it. You made it to the end with me. This is our final project. We used our stamp from Altenew and created accent flowers, poinsettias. Thank you, Aileen. We got the smile together for our title. We used the rub-ons from 49 and Market. Okay, don't rub where you splattered, T. Not a good move. So this part here behind is rub on. This was already a part of the paper. And we added our little accent pieces from the laser cut. We have some ephemera. And of course, the hearts. You can't go wrong with hearts. So, very simple and pretty. Yay! Well, I'm back, y'all. Thank you, Beatrice and Carmen. Thank you, everybody. Deb and Deborah. Oh my God. I'm so grateful all of you spent the evening with me. I know it's late. I'm going to let you all go. Enjoy some shows, hopefully, before you have to go to bed. Um, I know there's more lives coming this week. If you're not already a part of my little scrapbook store, make sure you go to Facebook and join the group. We have challenges every month. There's so much to do, crafty, shopping, it hits all the buttons. Okay, so definitely come and join us. One more time, I'll put at the bottom. Hopefully, you guys on YouTube can see it. My designer code for tonight is TE10. So if you're on Facebook, you should still be able to see my little scrolly thing too. But you should see designer code TE10. If you're getting the 49 in market, I'm not sure if we have more of the mica sprays, but if she has them, get them, you guys. These are really great investments. If you're not trying to do like a whole lot of spraying techniques, these are really great for things like splatter because when they dry, they give you just a little bit of shimmer. You'll love it. Okay. And let me see, am I missing anything else? Oh, as mom would say, if this is your first time at my channel, please consider hitting the like, subscribe, and the share button. I appreciate all that you guys do when you comment. I love reading them and I try to respond to everybody. And keep an eye out for the new year because I'm definitely going to be kicking things back up. I feel like I got into a little groove tonight. All right. So thank you guys again. Um, if you're on YouTube, I know Beatrice put the link in the comments. I will add links afterwards to anybody who's catching the replay. Okay, and I missed you too, Carmen. Thank you guys so much for your support during these tough months. And I know Mama is smiling down on me tonight, making it through. And Beatrice, I'm sending you a big hug. As you celebrate your mom's heavenly birthday today, uh, December is rough. It's going to be rough, I know, but we're all here together. I'm sending you my love. Mwah. Merry Christmas, all the good stuff, and I will see you guys on my next video, which will be, I think, in a week or so. I think it's on a Sunday. I'll look, but just keep an eye out. Thank you guys. Have a good night.